Hey, have you been searching for a tablet that actually feels like a full-on computer replacement without breaking the bank? I know I was, and after weeks of digging through specs and reviews, I finally landed on the Apple iPad Air 13-inch with the M4 chip. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Look, I get it, iPads can feel like overkill for simple tasks, but this one? It's different. The 13-inch Liquid Retina display is stunning. Colors pop whether I'm editing photos, watching movies, or just scrolling through social media. The screen size alone makes multitasking feel natural, think split-screen apps, side-by-side notes, or even running a full desktop browser without everything looking cramped. I've found myself using it for everything from reading books to watching my favorite shows, and the experience is always top-notch. The detail is so sharp that I can see every texture, every shade of color, and it really immerses me in whatever I'm doing. And the M4 chip? It's fast. Like, crazy fast. Apps launch instantly, and even heavy-duty stuff like video editing or 3D modeling runs smoothly. I've been using it for work, and honestly, it's hard to tell the difference between this and my MacBook for most tasks. I've been working on a few projects that require some serious processing power, and this iPad has handled them with ease. Whether I'm editing videos, designing graphics, or just browsing the web, everything feels seamless and responsive. Storage is another big win. The base model comes with 256 gigabytes, which is plenty for apps, photos, and even a few games. I've got Lightroom, Procreate, and a bunch of other creative apps installed, and I'm still sitting at over 150 gigabytes free. If you're someone who takes a lot of photos or videos, you might want to bump up to 512 gigabytes, but 256 gigabytes is a solid starting point for most people. I've also noticed that the storage is really well optimized, so I can fit a lot more on this device than I could on some of my older devices with similar storage capacities. Now, let's talk about the cameras. The 12MP front and back cameras are seriously impressive for a tablet. The front camera is great for video calls, crisp, clear, and the center stage feature keeps you framed even if you move around. The back camera? It's perfect for quick scans of documents or even light photography. I've used it to snap photos of whiteboards during meetings, and the detail is sharp enough to read everything. I've also used it to take photos of products for work, and the quality is more than sufficient for social media or websites. Apple Intelligence is one of those features that sounds like marketing fluff until you actually use it. It's built into the iPad OS now, and it's genuinely helpful. Need to summarize a long email? Done. Want to rewrite a paragraph to sound more professional? Apple Intelligence does it in seconds. It's not magic, but it's a huge time saver for everyday tasks. I've found myself using it more and more to streamline my workflow, and it's been a game changer. Connectivity is another area where this iPad shines. Wi-Fi 7 with the Apple N1 chip means faster speeds and more stable connections, especially in crowded spaces like coffee shops or offices. I've noticed web pages load almost instantly, and large file downloads finish in a fraction of the time compared to older devices. If you're someone who relies on cloud services or streaming, this is a game changer. I've been working remotely a lot lately, and this iPad has been a rock star in terms of staying connected and productive. And let's not forget the accessories. The Apple Pencil Pro and Magic Keyboard for iPad Air turn this into a full-fledged laptop alternative. The pencil is super responsive, and the keyboard has a great typing feel, something I wasn't expecting from a tablet. I've written entire blog posts on this thing, and it's honestly more comfortable than some of my older laptops. The pencil is also really accurate, which is great for artists or designers who need precision. Now, no product is perfect, so let's keep it real. The battery life is solid, but it's not all day if you're pushing it hard with gaming or video editing. Expect around 8 to 10 hours of mixed use, which is fine for most people, but if you're a heavy user, you might need to charge it by evening. Also, while the 13-inch screen is great, it does make the iPad a bit bulkier to carry around compared to smaller tablets. If portability is your top priority, you might want to consider the 11-inch model instead. However, for me, the benefits of the larger screen far outweigh the slight increase in size. I've also noticed that the iPad Air 13-inch is really well built, with a solid aluminum body that feels premium. Overall, the iPad Air 13-inch with M4 is a fantastic choice if you want a powerful, versatile tablet that can handle both work and play. It's not perfect, but the pros far outweigh the cons. If you've been on the fence, I'd say go for it. The link is below if you want to check it out.